Hi dear students, welcome back to history class. Hope you are remembering about what we discussed in the previous class. We already started the chapter how, when and where. Okay. From that we discussed the definition of history. Hope you remember the father of history. What is his name? Father of history? Yes, Herodotus. Okay. Later we were discussing about something which we started before, like drinking tea, related to before the train, how was the traveling, and before the newspaper, how the people got news. These things and all we discussed in the previous class. Okay. Then we discussed about the division of history into three by James Mill. He wrote a book, a history of British India. In that he divided the history into Hindu period, Muslim period, British period, and we discussed that we cannot accept such type of divisions and all. Okay. And finally we came to one conclusion that another type of division, ancient, medieval, modern, and we were discussing about that, and we finally came to one conclusion that the modern period which is referred by British people, that is actually some of the Indian historians, they are describing that as a colonial period, a period of colonization. That these are the topic we discussed in the previous class. Hope you all read the textbook. Okay. And we will continue with the coming topic. Okay. Shall we move? Shall we continue? Okay. How do we know administration? According to the different point of view, this histories also will be different. From the point of British people, the administration will be different. They will be recorded their areas, and from the view of Indian people, that will be different. That topic we have to discuss now. What is the name of the topic? How do we know administration? Okay. What sources do historians use in writing about the last 250 years of Indian history? Can you just think about that? Hope you already heard these things and all in previous classes, 7th, 6th classes and all. How the historians started writing this, noting this histories and all. Okay. You heard about that, how they noted. Okay. And one important source of the official records of the British administration. We are getting the information about, in the previous class, in the last class we discussed about different governor generals, in which period they ruled, what all things they introduced and all. These and all they record in their official records. This recording system, writing everything in the records, that is started by British officials. The British believed that the act of writing was important. Whatever they are doing, writing, that is very important. Okay. For example, you are listening to this class, important points you will note there. Okay. Why? Because there are chances some points we will miss later when you are reading. To remember that important points you will note. Okay. In the same way, this record, this is started by this act of writing, it is started by British people. Okay. From the picture you can see that written documents, different type of documents it is written in the picture. Okay. Oral tradition, private documents, public documents, newspapers, magazine, different type of books. If you want to know about the history of anything, we can refer many books. Okay. That things and all, recorded things and all, that is started by British people. Every instruction, plan, policy, decision, agreement, investigation had to be clearly written up. Okay. Everything noted properly. For example, in your school there is a document room. Okay. In that document room, you are related to your files, your mark, your details, everything will be filed. Okay. For example, one person, he went from school, again he came back, he will get the records from there. In same way, this policy of recording everything, it is started in government officials and all officers and all. You can see that this type of a recorded room will be there. Okay. Even when the police is starting for one investigation, FIR is there, first investigation report, first information report will be there. Okay. And this conviction produced an administrative culture of memos, notings and reports. Memos, government orders will be there. If a new order came to start something, to make something and all, government orders will be there. Okay. In schools and all, into the classroom you can see that principal will some memos and all, some notice and all, that will be filed. Exact date will be there, exact number will be there, everything will be there. Okay. And the British felt that all important documents and letters need to be preserved. Okay, everything should be preserved, like you are preserving your notes, textbook, that and all, that you have to use the entire year. Okay, maybe in future also some things and all, like in government officials, schools and all, they will protect. Okay, they will preserve this important document. So they set up record rooms attached to all administrative institution. Such all the institution, they will be have a record room to preserve all these things. The village Tahsildar office, the collectorate, the commissioner office, the provincial secretariat, the law courts all had their own record rooms. Yeah, if you are going to one court, yeah, they have a record room. If you are going to one panchayat office to check about the property of your parents or grandparents, whatever it is available. How it is available that? They have a record room. Before and all, they will record everything in writing. Nowadays, no computer, everything is through the computer and all, they can record. In modern times, they are doing it, sometimes in computer or else both. Okay. And specialized institutions like archives, museum were established to preserve important records. What is archive? Museum, I think you already know. Okay, you visited some museums and all at the time of school excursion and all. Here, archive means old libraries. Okay, when we want to know about some histories and all, sometimes we will go to some libraries. Okay, such old libraries were called archives. Please note that. Archives. Yeah. And through diaries, newspapers, travel logs, autobiographies and all, we will get this type of information. Yeah. About India, a lot of travelers from outside India, they came to India for visiting purpose. They written about India, Ibn Battuta, Huyan Sang, such people and all. Okay. Through their travel log, autobiographies and all, we will get information. Okay. Autobiographies like, I hope you remember the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi. Yeah, when we are reading that, the experience with the truth, when we are reading that, we will get a lot of information about that, the lifestyle of Gandhiji. Okay. In such a way, the histories can be passed to the next generation. Okay. Letters and memos that moved from one branch of the administration to another in the early years of the 19th century can still be read in the archives. Yeah. One information, one notice, one memo that is passed from one government office to another or one place to another, it is they will file that. They are not simply writing and sending that. They have a clear cut of record evidence for that. Okay. And in the early years of the 19th century, these documents were carefully copied out and beautifully written by calligraphists. Okay. Beautifully written by calligraphists. Okay. What is the meaning of calligraphy? Calligraphists. Yes, calligraphy, that but those who specialize in the art of beautiful writing, okay, they are very good at writing. Yeah, I know that some of your handwriting and all very good. Okay, in such a way that art of calligraphy, art of writing is known as calligraphy. Okay, nowadays, what all sources we are using for getting information nowadays at present. Before and all, in 6th, 7th classes and all, you studied that they have to, before introducing paper, printing press. Who introduced the printing press? Yeah, Gutenberg. Gutenberg Bible is the first printed book. Okay. Before that, the people, they written in some leaves. Okay. Some papers and only that for writing, again they have to remove that ink. After that only they can write. Nowadays, how the people are getting this type of information? Yeah, tell me one by one, please tell me. Yeah, it is like through internet. Yeah, as you said, broadcasting media, newspaper, magazine, journals, different type of books and all we are getting. Okay. Like a report, it is given in the textbook, report of Home Department. Okay, what is that written? In 1946, the colonial government in India was trying to put down a mutiny that broke out in the ships of Royal Indian Navy. Okay, there was a Royal Indian Navy. There was a mutiny. Okay, mutiny revolt. Okay, that happened in 1946, just 1 year before our independence. When you are reading about Indian history, this incident is very important. Why? Because this is one of the most important reason for getting our independence. Okay, this happened in different places like Bombay, Karachi, Visakhapatnam and all, and that report is given there in your textbook. Okay, from that report we can understand later that is happened in 1946, but still when we are reading that report we can understand what happened there. Okay, it is related to a mutiny, how it is happened, what is their condition, everything. When we are reading, we will get it. Okay, and the National Archives of India came up in 1920s. That picture also you can see there in the textbook. The National Archive, the library, National Library, that is started in 1920. Okay. Later British thought that surveys are very important. Okay, different type of surveys are there. What all type of surveys you know? Yes. Okay. The practice of surveying became common under colonial administration. At the time of British rule, this practicing of survey, that is a common thing. Why? Because British know the importance of survey. Okay. At that time and all, majority of the people, many of the people in India, they are uneducated. They are unaware about the importance of survey. The British believed that the country had to be properly known before it could be effectively administrated. Okay. It could be, if we want to administrate a place properly, means we should know about them. If I want to teach you properly, I should know about you properly. Okay. Only then I can teach you properly. In the same way, what is happening here? British understood that if we want to rule India, we should know about Indian people, their culture, their habits. Okay. And in that way, for that purpose, they conducted a lot of surveys. By the early 19th century, detailed surveys were being carried out to map the entire country. Okay. Different type of surveys. The effort was to know the topography, the soil quality, the flora, the fauna. Okay. Flora, fauna and all, in geography you heard that. Okay. The plants, the animals, okay, and the local histories and the cropping pattern, all the facts seen as necessary to know about to administer the region. Okay. So, these all things we want to know, only then we can administer a region. If one place, if you want to conduct any farming, okay, that farmer should know that what is the quality of the soil, what all products we can make there. Suddenly we cannot make everything in one place. We should know exactly what we can do there. Okay, for that surveys are very important. Census operation were held every 10 years. We know in India we are conducting every 10 years we are conducting census. Yeah, what is census? Yeah, taking survey of population, how many members are there above 18, below 18. Yeah, many things they will collect there. Every 10 years we are conducting that. Yeah, last census, when we conducted our last census? 2011. Okay, 2011 we conducted our last census. So after 10 years, when will be our next? Yeah, 2021. Okay, 2021 we will conduct the next census. This prepared detailed records of the numbers of people in all the provinces of India, noting information on caste, religion and occupation, everything. Yeah, in that census, when we are going through the list, the many questions will be there. Okay, name, age, occupation, gender, everything. In that, from that we can understand that that person is belong to which caste, which religion, what is his occupation, what is his age, everything will be clear. Okay, every 10 years you can see that. And in the board you can see a census of India, that is the emblem of 2021, the next census, that will be the emblem, census of India 2021. Okay. Surveys like botanical, biological, archaeological, anthropological and forest surveys were in the list of British administration. Okay. That shows the strength of British administration. What they done? No, they are not simply ruling here. Everything they are doing properly. Okay, there is an order for that. All these surveys they conducted. After that only they done this administration. That is one reason from 1600 to 1947. Okay, they ruled here. More than 250 years they ruled here. Botanical gardens and natural history museum established by the British collected plant specimen and information about their uses and all. They are written in many books. Yeah, the sample they will collect and they will inform the people what to collect, what to start for farming and all, where to start, about the quality of the soil, everything they will inform. Okay, so this type of things and all they done through the surveys. Through the surveys only they got this type of information and okay. And one more topic we have to discuss, what the official records do not tell. Up to here we discussed that what all things they will discuss in the official record. That will be the point of view of British people. And in some places, you know that some records and all, they won't discuss about something. That will be the history of common people, Indian people. So we have to discuss what official record do not tell. That also, okay, that also we have to discuss. The official records do not tell about the needs of people in India. Okay, common people, what they are doing, what they are suffering, that won't be expressed in any such books. Okay, they tell us what the official thought, what they were interested, and what they wishes to preserve and for future. Okay, for future, what all the things to be preserved, what is done by the British official, rich people, that will be reflected there. But at the same time, what is the feeling of the common people, that won't be there in any of these records. These records do not always help us to understand what other people in the country felt and what they behind their action. If something happened, one revolt or some problem happened, okay, that will be recorded there. Who were arrested, who were killed, that will be recorded there. Year, incident, date, everything. But at the same time, after that, what is the condition of the common people? What the common people felt, that won't be recorded in the official records. Okay. Mapping and surveys operation in progress in Bengal. There is a drawing you can see by James Princip in 1832. Even that they took photo, they recorded. Okay, but at the same time, the condition of the poor people, their mindset and all, they neglected that. Yeah. Images need to be carefully studied for the project, the viewpoint of those who create them. Yeah. When we are taking photos and all, we are giving projection to something. When we are taking a picture of a flower, just imagine that we will concentrate into that flower only. Okay. Or else we are taking a picture of a group of people. In that, there also we will project some people. If you want to project more, what we will do? You just tell me what we will do. Yeah, we will take selfies. Yeah, selfies means we will project ourselves. That's what the British people also doing. If they want to project something, they will keep all the records related to that. Okay, one more image is given that it is related to the revolt of 1857 rebellion in your textbook. Yeah, you can see that there also they given importance of British people, how they are killing the Indian people, the courage, bravery, everything of British people they are projecting. Okay. Many official records hide the truth and only show one aspect of the event. That also we can do. Okay. From one story itself we can create, according to us, our hero, our point of view will be different, but they can create another story, another hero in that. Okay. For that we need to look elsewhere, some other places. To get the exact story we have to look some other places. Okay. We have diaries of people, accounts of pilgrims. Pilgrims means the people, those who are visiting this type of temples, mosque, such places and all, pilgrims, okay, travelers, autobiographies of important personalities, and popular booklets that were sold in the local bazaars and all. Okay. From there we have to check that. If you are checking the official records, we won't get that type of information and all. Okay. And as printing spread, the newspapers were published and issues were debated in public. As I said, Gutenberg, he invented the printing press, and when after that the importance of newspaper, that everyone can read a daily newspaper, that spread in society. Leaders and reformers wrote to spread their ideas. Poets and novelists wrote to express their feeling, because if you want to express something through the poems, through stories, through books and all, we can express that. All these sources, however, were produced by those who were literate. Okay. Only the negative is that only the literate people, educated people only can read that. Okay. Remaining people, it is later when they became educated, they read all these things. And one more thing, the others can help that. For example, in our family, one member is illiterate, means we can help to become educated, or else we can read and teach them. Okay. That also possible. From this we will not be able to understand how history was experienced and lived by the tribal people and the peasants. That is one reason. Mostly we won't get that much of information about tribal people, those who are living in tribal area. Okay. And peasants, farmers, and the workers in mines, or the poor on the streets. We won't get the history of such people and so on. Okay. Getting to know their lives in more difficult task. Actually, we won't get that. Okay. Getting such histories and all, it is actually a difficult task. Yet this can be done if we make a little bit of effort. If you are taking a little bit effort, we will get the history of such people and all. Okay. What type of effort we have to take? Yeah, we have to go through their life. Okay, go through their life. You have to publish that and all. One such incident, it is it is written in your textbook. Not fit for human consumption. Okay, one more news is there. Newspapers provide accounts of the movements in different parts of the country. Here is a report of police strike in 1946. Okay, that report, when you are reading, you can understand that. That is about such people. Okay, more than 2,000 policemen in Delhi refused to take their food on Thursday morning as a protest against the low salaries and the bad quality of the food. Okay, from that we can understand that these people are protesting against the low quality of the food. Okay, and from that such reports and all, nowadays in different newspapers and all, we can see that this type of reports also we can see that. So we have to take a little bit of extra effort. Okay, that time we will know about that. Okay, so we are concluding the chapter. Today we discussed about after dividing Indian history into ancient, medieval and modern history. Related to the record we discussed, British people given more importance to making records, okay, and surveys, census, okay, how it is important. That all of the things we discussed today. Okay. After that, finally we discussed one more topic, that is very important topic, what official records do not tell. Okay, and from where we will get such information. Okay, last we read one report also. Don't forget about these things and all. Go through the chapter, read it properly. Don't forget to do your exercise. Behind the chapter, many exercise given, many questions given. Go through that. If any doubt, please contact me. Okay, don't forget that. Do it properly. Study well. Concentrate in your studies. Okay, we'll see you with the next chapter. Till then, bye.